But I don't want you guys to copy this one, all right? Listen up, this is what you're going to do for the next 30 minutes, okay? I don't want you guys to copy this, but what I want you guys to do is use it as a sample, okay? So you're going to look to it as a reference. Look to it as a reference. So what is it specifically that you're going to do? I'm going to ask you guys to do this, and I'm going to write it out for you because I think it'll just be easier on a piece of paper. So you have that, okay? Now let me show you.
The state of New York needs more sunshine.
They're in trouble right now in New York.
Just change like one or two words, make it the same paragraph, just change one or two
No,
words.
I don't want you to do that, thank you. So I'm actually going to make it hopefully a little more challenging. So here's what I'm looking for you to do. Okay, you're going to list, how many sentences do you see there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sentences total. If I'm not mistaken, that should be the correct number. 2, 4, 6, 8, yes? Okay. So you're going to write 8 sentences.
That's easy.
Now I'm going to make it easy on you, okay? 8 sentences. Please pay attention. This is very important that you do the best work you can, okay? I want you to list these sentences. What does that mean? Listing sentences means literally numbering and labeling them, okay?
Like the topic, example.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm asking you to do this for 2 reasons. First of all, I want to see how well you can do it. Second of all, I would like to have you write a paragraph in a list format so you can start to see what it is you're actually writing and hopefully connect them, all right? So we're going to write 8 sentences right now. Sorry, that's not too clear. My writing's not the best, but I try. There we go. Okay, 8 sentences. You're going to list the sentences by numbering and labeling them. So, for instance, if this was my lined paper, which you should have in front of you at this point, okay, you're going to write number 1, and then you're going to write topic sentence next to it. Okay? And then you're going to write the sentence. La, la, la. That's a beautiful sentence, the best sentence I've ever written. Okay, and then you're going to skip a line. Because we're going to use this as an ability to revise as well. So I want it neat, and you should follow all the guidelines of sentence writing. Capital letters at the beginning of the sentence, punctuation at the end. Okay? We're not looking for questions, and we're definitely not looking for what, Ginger? What are the things that we don't put in our paragraphs anymore?
Personal.
That's it! Nice, that girl. Okay, personal pronouns. Just teasing you. Personal pronouns. Okay, then we're going to have our example, and you're going to write the word example next to it, or example sentence if you want. Okay, and what is that example? Again, it's a specific detail that supports what?
The topic sentence.
Supports topic sentence. Good. Now here's the, I'm going to give you guys a little jump start. You ready? Here's what I'm going to say. Then you're going to skip a line, you're going to write it, blah, 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 there it is, I'm writing it. You have to make that noise when you write it too, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then you're going to get to number 3. Okay, you don't have to do that, I'm just joking. And then you're going to write the explanation. Sentence. And how many of those are you going to do?
3.
2.
Oh.
See over there? Look at there. There's your format, right over there. See it? Topic sentence, example, explanation, explanation, example, explanation, explanation, closing. Okay?
Yeah.
You're doing this in class. You have until 12:45. You have 35 minutes to create this. Now here's the wonderful part of this. Okay, here's where I'm going to help you out. Get out your homework. And if, you ready? If your topic sentence is one that you like about rain or drought,
Keep going.
go for it. If your example is correct in your homework, like we did in the board, use it. If your explanation in the homework is a good explanation, I'm not going to look at it and tell you.
Just finish it with this.
Finish it. I don't want you to use that. No, I don't want you to use that paper. I want this to be on a separate piece of paper. This is an assignment that I have to review and that I have to show to other people. How is that be? So do your best work. Don't worry, there's no stress on it. But do your best
No,
work.
of course not.
No stress. It's not a pass or
Yeah,
fail. This is
I
an
know.
assessment, okay? But I want to go over these with my department chair so we can talk about how well the class is doing and who's succeeding and who might need some additional help, okay?
One topic, one example, two explanation, and reverse it to do the process again. Got it.
And add a closing sentence. Up here, guys, focus. Rand. Thank you. So if you see up here, here's your sentence structure. That's how you're going to write it, okay? And you're going to do it on a piece of paper. Make sure your name is on the paper. Best handwriting possible. Skip lines in between each sentence, okay? If you want to use the homework assignment to start you off, you may do so. Because that'll help you. That'll have 3 sentences already, okay? Yes, Mike. Yes,
So
David.
the topic is rain at.
That is your topic for now, okay? That's why I'm telling you. Okay, so here's what I'll do. If you guys don't want to use the topic of rain, you may use the topic of education. But here's the tricky part. Education is a big term. So if you're going to use something besides rain or besides what we just discussed, right, the one we broke down, you have to do the breakdown before you write so you have a good sentence, okay? I have faith in your guys' ability to do this. Show me you can do this so that when you get the final exam and you have to write a paragraph and I submit those to my department, it'll exemplify your abilities. I know you can do this. So don't use personal pronouns, SVO plus a phrase, and stick to the format, okay? Try to stick to the format. Very basic, simple writing. Don't overthink it.
Education is important.
So I will collect it at 12:40 though,
So
okay?
can I use the same,
Yes, Jenny. You may use the same sentence if you so choose. If you so choose. Okay. Just all full paragraph. You guys are writing me a whole paragraph right now. To the best of your ability. importance or not. It's not a data, it's just to show you how to do it. So you want to keep doing that, or you're going to use the next, right? So the next thing that's following you through would be what? Another explanation. Number 4 would be an explanation. Number 5 would be an example. And so on and so forth.
You again, so you said I have to write 8 sentences or just
Yes.
the 3, because you only have 3 up here on the
Those,
overhead.
those 3 are just a sample of how I wanted you to write them on the paper. That's fine. But now you're going to write sentence number 4, which is an explanation. So when you're finished, if you finish 8 sentences successfully, go ahead and place it up here. I want to turn it in. I would like to add, you may leave early if you're finished. I want you guys to start reviewing your notation for the next week's review for the final, okay? So that's going to be your homework assignment over the weekend, is really to focus on studying, starting to prep for what we've already covered in class so that you can do well in the final. One way you can do that is to look at some of the old assignments and to take a look at the notes. One thing that, yes, I would also like for you to turn in the sentences, turn them in with your 8 sentences, turn in the sentences that you have for homework, okay? Last but not least, lab cards. If you have not completed your labs, you need to get on that, get it done, or I cannot pass you in the class. Many of you are lacking multiple tests and need to finish those in order to successfully pass my class. You know, if you are, and if you have a question about that, I'm happy to discuss it with you right now. Okay? Bring me the lab card on Monday, okay?
All right.
See you, Mark. Thank you.
See you next week.
This class ends at 12:45, Mr. Draper?
If you finished early, you're welcome to drop it. No.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say I might be able to make it back in time to give you a copy of my lab card, so.
Thank you.
question. Does it have to,
Communication, people are working. Raise your hand, I'll come over to you.
sorry,
That's okay.
does it have to be about just one thing or can I make it about different?
It all has to play.
Oh, did it? Okay. Started talking about one thing and jumped to another.
Sure. Your lab card? Copy of it or?
Yeah.
Great, thank you. That's fine. I just want to make sure you gave it. That's fine. That's fine. Thanks, Brian.
Okay, so start here, and that's what we have, is that first and second? Yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a quick call, you know. Okay, where's your meeting at? Are you in the library?
Matt,
Okay.
do you know where it is? Yeah. Do you know where Matt Plaza is? Yeah. Okay, just meet me there. All right, sweetie. Have a nice weekend. Do it,